What's happening, you guys? Alrighty, today's I think Wednesday morning, the 18th of September. It is shortly before 4 a.m. and it's time to make a delivery of a load we just picked up just a few hours ago in Waterloo. Did vlog that pickup. Hope you guys saw that one. And you'll probably see this maybe, I don't know, within a day or so, I hope, after the other one. Anyway, yeah, we're in Iowa, western Iowa now, and we're going to be making a delivery at the Tyson facility in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Council Bluffs will be right across the Missouri River from Omaha, Nebraska. Kind of give you an idea on the map right now where kind of how we're oriented at the moment. North up, I'm going to fix that in a second, where the triangle's down at the bottom and the target's at the top. And then, alright. Okay. So we're going to be getting off at exit 1 here on I-80. Actually, where the I-80 and I-29 concurrency are. Be exit 1 or exit 50, depending on, well, actually on the I-29 side it's exit 50, I believe. And on the I-80 side it's exit 1 in a way. So, where the Pilot Truck Stop and the Sap Brothers, the Blue Beacon and all that, that's where we're going to go. Now, get off there, go right up the street from there, the road curves off to the left. And then the Tyson plant will be right there on the right side, on right across the street from a casino over there. Alright. Yeah, I've been there a few times, although this is going to be my first time delivering there. I've been there numerous times before, but it's always been to pick up loads. Oh, that's right. Jack's Links, that's right. I remember that building. I was like, what the hell does that building say on it? I thought it was like some kind of like convention center or arena or something, but I don't know, it might be, but definitely says Jack's Links. And what's the small writing? Can't tell through the trees. Oh, Jack's Links protein snacks, that's right. Anyway, alright, so that's what we got going on. I do anticipate it being a drop-in hook. At least that's what my load info suggests that it's going to be. It's not due until 8 a.m., but I assume that, supposedly a drop-in hook. I should be able to deliver at any time this morning. Not like I'm going to be there too many hours in front of that delivery time. Okay, so that's it. Now we'll get to what we can chit-chat about today on this one here. We're going to do some shit talking. We're going to talk some trash about some of those experienced truckers who think that their years of experience alone qualifies them to know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah. So, I will give props to people who actually do know what the hell they're talking about in certain ways. Yeah, by experience, though, truckers with more experience, they tend to know more about the history of stuff, but don't always know, especially technology side. And, sometimes the rules change, like the HOS rules, or, you like split sleeper. I've seen so many drivers who I've been doing this for so many years, but they never do split SBs even in the old rules, and the rules have changed like 2 or 3 times in the time that I've been driving for 8.5 years now. But they don't know what the current rules are. They think they do, but they don't. And that's why I don't really give a shit how much experience you have. I care about what you actually know that you can actually prove to me with documentation of some sort, or that you can sell me on this or that, like why this is important for me to know this, whatever useful knowledge you might have to share. Oh, anyway, so we had our company in one of our company Facebook groups recently. Now there was a conversation about, I think, swapping, repowering loads and stuff, whatever. Now one particular guy in there talked about how he did a swap, or he showed up at a swap point, whatever, and if I recall, the trailer that he was acquiring from the other driver had a trailer ABS light on, and get my speed down here. Yeah, there's an amber light on the left rear corner of the trailer. For those of you guys who aren't truckers, if it lights up, that means if it's lit up, it means you have something wrong with your ABS system on the trailer. There's also an indicator on the dash here that'll light up as well if you have a problem. And that's your two indicators on the dash. One for the tractor, one for the trailer. And okay, so this driver talked about how he rejected a swap, actually while he was at the swap point with the other driver, because of this ABS light being on. So I ended up telling the guy, hey, you do know that those are not out of service conditions, right? And I mean, yeah, you can get hit for violation for them being on, but they won't put you out of service for that. And he starts trying to argue with me and tells me to Google it. And he said he posts some screenshot of some AI generated answer suggesting that you can be put out of service for ABS light issues. And then he starts bringing up his 34 years of trucking experience. Like, yeah, I've been doing this for I'm a fucking dinosaur. I'm older than Jesus Christ, man. I know what the hell I'm talking about. But you're giving me an AI generated answer as your source. And I've seen AI not give accurate information, so not really a good source to be using. It's helpful, but not that helpful. So anyway, so I one-upped him. I ended up going on, doing a search myself for our trailer ABS lights out of service, whatever. And I came up on some other website, but I can't remember what the organization was. I got a screenshot of it. I'll probably include it in there so you can see for yourself what the website is and what it actually says. And they said right there on that website that it's that trailer ABS system is, it helps you maintain control of the trailer in in emergency situations, basically, but that you don't, it's not mandatory to stay in service. And then I went one even further. So those of you guys who might, even if you're a trucker, you might not know this, but there's a certain part of the FMCSA website called the SMS, Safety Management System, or whatever. I can't remember what the SMS stands for, but there's a particular, it's basically a database. You can search for any trucking company in existence in the U.S. by U.S. dot number or MC number. And you pull them up in there, and it'll show you what their status is, how many trucks they have, and all that kind of shit. And then they also will show you a complete 2-year history of their accidents and inspections. I mean, I'm talking line by line. It'll tell you exactly what date and what state the accident occurred in, or also, and in the incident, the inspection area. It'll tell you, it'll tell you which part of the CFR. It's 49 CFR 395, if I remember right. I think that's the part for equipment conditions. And okay, so they have all these different subsections, and it'll show you exactly how many violations any company out there has had for each one of these specific line items and on the CFR. And I think it's 49 CFR 395.55, if I remember correctly. That's the area that covers ABS issues. And yeah, it's different those sections. And there's probably about 7 or 8 line items that I saw in there that were related to ABS. They're all in that same section though. So I pulled up Hirschbox, since that's who I'm driving for, and that's who the other guy is driving for. Wanted to know how many violations our company has had on each one of those line items. And because I just pulled up the web page and then I did a Control F search for ABS, and it highlighted the freaking lines that were ABS. So it's real super easy. Right there it says ABS, and you can clearly see there's probably about 7 or so on that ballpark line items that were related to ABS. And to the right, there are 3 columns in there. First column tells you how many violations that the company has had for each of those line items. The middle column tells you how many times they were put out of service for those respective violations. And then the right side one tells you what the violation severity weight is basically on their CSA score. And I remember a couple of there were a couple that were in the double-digit range. Like I think one of them had 17 violations, another had like 12 or something along that line. All of them had at least like 1 or 2, 3, whatever kind of violations on them. And not a damn one of them had an out of service. I freaking told you that it's not they don't put you out of service for trailer ABS issues. And then there was the proof in the pudding right there. Our own company's own, because this guy was trying to tell me, yeah, safety will even tell you that. I'm like, yeah, I don't need safety to tell me that when I got freaking right from the horse's mouth, the FMCSA resource, telling me that no, in the last 2 years, not one damn Hirschbox truck's ever been put out of service for an ABS problem. But yeah, your 34 years of experience, yeah, you know what the fuck you're talking about, right? No, you don't. I mean, you might know what you're talking about in some areas. Now, I'll give you that. But I haven't told the guy, what the hell does your 34 years of experience have to do with anything here? And I'm not trying to badmouth experienced drivers, because believe me, there are experienced drivers out here who I will not hesitate to listen to. And I mentioned Brian Facino. He's a regular viewer of my channel. He does heavy haul, oversized heavy haul kind of stuff, and he's already proven numerous times that he knows what the hell he's talking about. He's very helpful, and he's definitely one of those where I always listen. There's another guy who used to drive for us by the name of Jason. Now he's got more. He's probably upper 20s as far as years of trucking experience is concerned. But I've seen numerous times where he knows what the hell he's talking about too. So whenever we'd have like our company conversations when he was still with us and in the groups, I would seek out, if he was talking, I was definitely paying attention. Even if it wasn't necessarily something I agreed with always, but I always paid attention to what he said, because I always saw him as an opportunity for me to learn something new from him. Because there were plenty of times where he said something insightful or, from his experience, or that made sense, that this, I'm buying this. I'm buying this hook, line, and sinker. It totally sounds like he seriously knows what the hell he's talking about. There's another guy who actually still drives for us. I don't know if he watches my channel, but now I've not actually met him in person before, but we've known each other for a while, for at least a few years now. Oh no, I need the other light. Or wait. Yeah, 29 North. 80 West and 20, yeah, local exits. Right, so, yeah, a guy named Jesse. Now, not gonna lie, Jesse can come across as arrogant, and, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. He's a good guy. But, yeah, he does have some arrogant moments. And, you know, he has said some things that I've disagreed with as well, but he's also one of those, he's proven on numerous other times that he really knows what he's talking about on a lot of other stuff, especially mechanical related stuff. I mean, like, I'm like a sponge. Like, when he talks, he's another one, I'm paying serious attention. You know, even if it's, yeah, again, there might be some times I don't agree with them on one or two things. We might have different philosophies, whatever, but there are other times where it's like, you know, I learned something new because I'm paying attention, because I know he's worth paying attention to. So, yeah, I don't care how much experience a guy has. You can have 1 year of experience, and I've actually had this happen where, you know, if somebody I mentored or trained myself actually taught me something new later on. I don't care about your experience, how much you have. I care what kind of specific experience you have on whatever the specific thing is that will qualify you as being worth listening to. And so, you know, when this guy is saying this shit, and I'm like, well, I told him, I don't care how much experience you have. I'm more interested in how much experience do you have specifically dealing with DOT inspectors and ABS lights. Because I'll tell you, I have, yeah, this is the one. I thought it was 50, just like I was saying earlier. Okay. So I've had times where I've gone through weigh stations with that trailer ABS light on, thinking, oh yeah, I hope they don't pull me in for inspection because of this light. And they don't even flinch. They don't even care the least bit about it. Now, if I get pulled in for a random inspection or whatever, and they're going to do a regular, if they're going to do a level 1 on me or level 2, and it just happens to be on as well, then okay, then I'll deal with it. That's a violation. I can always tell them, yeah, I know that light's on. I know it needs to get dealt with, but, you know, sometimes, and I've actually had it a couple times where I tried to get a trailer ABS light worked on. Like, I had one at the Petro in, I think it's called Reddick, Florida, over by Ocala. I remember I stopped there for a trailer ABS light problem before, and they looked at it and they couldn't find anything wrong. Like, well, the light's on. What am I supposed to do? And they couldn't fix it. So I don't know. But no, I've gone across numerous scales with lights on. I don't do too many trailers with ABS lights, but I've had at least a few times where I've gone across open scales with that light on. And never had them even say one thing about it. So, no. If there was an out-of-service thing, they would have been pulling me in and putting me out of service every time that light was on going across the damn scale. I had another time where one of our drivers had the system, the ELD we used to use, basically Omnitrax from Qualcomm. There was a point in time where it would sometimes have this screen up saying, please wait. And it would please wait and think it would finish, it would do its thing. And, and then be done and just kind of go away on its own. But it wouldn't go away. And I had one time, when I was actually going to try to do a manual reset by calling the Omnitrax phone number, and I was trying to get to the serial number on the back of the unit so I can know what serial number to punch in on the phone thing, on the computer thing on the phone. Well, when I did it, my palm hit the front of the screen in the process, and then I found out while I was doing that, okay, there's two different places here, by the way. This gate right here is not where we're going. We're going to make the left right here, and then the gate will be right up there. The guard shack will be up there. But yeah, I found out that that's all it took to get rid of that problem. And then a friend of mine, he also found out from, I guess in his case, he was just able to hit the home button on his tablet, and it was able, he got it to go away as well. Super easy fix. Then this other driver with his 3 decades of experience again. Why is it always guys with 3 decades of experience? And he comes up 2 days later after we had already given the original guy advice on how to fix this problem. Super easy. And then this guy ends up saying, this other guy gives us, the original guy advice, hey, unplug your Qualcomm for about 15 minutes and then plug it back in. I'm like, at the time I'd been driving 5 years. I'm like, I don't even know where the hell the thing plugs in at. I mean, there was the built-in one, kind of a plug right here, but you have to undo shit to get it to undo it there. The other end of it, where it plugs into the truck, I didn't know at the time. It wasn't until like about a month after that when my Peterbilt that I was in was in the shop in Fontana, California, and the Qualcomm quit working. When they couldn't get the job done in a timely manner, so I said, let me just get the truck back. I'll get it back to our terminal in Sapulpa and get it looked at there. I get over to Sapulpa, they tell me, go ahead and take it over, because I ran paper logs from Fontana all the way to Sapulpa. And I get to Sapulpa and they tell me, okay, go ahead and take it to the dealer in Tulsa. They take it over there and they finish fixing my truck for the whatever the problems I had. But I had to do I still had to do the Qualcomm. It still wasn't getting power. So I get back over to the terminal and check in at our shop there, and they tell me, all right, go ahead and come up to Bay 6. So, and I park my truck up in front of Bay 6 and wait. And then one of our guys there, his name's Anthony. He and I know each other. And, we're just sitting there chit-chatting while I'm sitting there waiting on whoever. And he knew about my Qualcomm issue, and we were just, hey, you still have an issue with your Qualcomm? I'm like, yeah. So, okay, let me hop in your truck real quick, and I'll take a look. I'm like, and he says, yeah, they probably just didn't plug it back in. And so he said, yeah, go ahead and hop in your truck. And, and then I thought I was going to be in the way, but no, he just, from outside the truck with the door open, down here by the A-pillar, there's this big Canon plug that it turned out that's the plug for the Qualcomm unit. So he just plugged it right back in, and all of a sudden the thing starts powering up. Like 5 years of driving, I had no idea that's where it plugged in at. And then this guy is talking, unplug that thing for 15 minutes and plug it back in. And I am more inquisitive than your average driver, too. And I didn't even know that after 5 years. And how many other drivers just drive and don't have the first clue that that's where it plugs in at? And not to mention, you just tap the damn screen and fix that problem. So I got on the guy's case, told him about, hey, you should just read the comments, the other comments, because you would have seen that we already had a real super easy fix. Just tap the screen and that's all it took. And he got indignant and got all mad and like, well, I've been doing this for 26 years or whatever the hell, freaking insert 11 billion years of experience he had compared to mine. And acting like that qualifies him already, and like he didn't like me talking to him that way. I'm like, well, read the damn rest of the conversation. Like, you look stupid when, and that's the other thing. Yeah, how do you do this? And then you get like 900 comments, and about 700 of them are all the same people giving the same freaking answer. Like, read the damn comments. Why do you have to have the same damn, this never-ending thread because you're too stupid and lazy to read the fucking thread to see that someone else is already given that same answer numerous times. I don't get it. So yeah, this guy got all butt hurt, and he ended up leaving the group because of me. Oh, poor thing. Not the first time I've had someone leave a group over me in my argumentative, know-it-all kind of ways. But sorry, sometimes I am a know-it-all, and yeah, I'm a know-it-all in things that I actually have experience with and know a thing or two about. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know shit about stuff that I don't know about. You know what I do is I keep my mouth shut on those things. Like, that's one of those, this person or that person's talking, they have experience with it. You won't hear a damn thing from me. I'm actually listening to them, and I don't need to run my mouth on that. You know, that's, you don't know what I don't know, because I keep my mouth shut on the things I don't know about. And there are plenty of times I don't talk. Okay, let me get checked in here and figure out how things are done here with deliveries here, because like I said, this is new to me. Alright guys, we are checked in here. This is just as simple for drop delivery as it is for pickup. So yeah, I saw that on the log there was another hearse box here. We were checked in at like 3:50, and I figured I was going to see them, and yeah, there they are right there checking out. That's apparently runs dedicated. Okay. So basically she said just drop the trailer wherever you find an opening for it, and there was a list of 3 trailers available that I could choose from to hook to and leave with. So we'll see what we can find. Hopefully I don't have to pull my empty out of the way to put this one in somewhere. Yeah, oh, there's a spot right there. I might be able to drop it in. Oh, you know what? I think I got to slide tandems too. Yeah, I think I was supposed to do that first. Yeah, that's a spot right there. Okay, let me get tandem slid real quick because I forgot. We'll get the trailer dropped right there. I want to get my tandems over this way a lot further. I don't want to be sliding tandems in the middle of a turn, so that'll work. Okay. There we go. Like, get them pins out. Alright, now we got our tandems back. God, these brakes take a bit to set. They set, but they take longer to set than normal. What is up with this trailer here? I don't know that I want to even try to drop it in here because this trailer, the chrome lining on it is like all flared out, and I don't think I can get my trailer in there without hitting that thing. I mean, I shouldn't laugh, but it's kind of funny that I had to do that just so I could even put my trailer in a damn spot. That's a first. Kind of looking around to see if I can find any Hirschbach trailers. There's one right in front of us, but I don't know if it's one of the three that I wrote down. Don't jerk on me, you damn truck. This is why I'd rather have a clutch pedal. I swear I hear an airplane. Alright, so let's get squared up now. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room over here on the other side. If I get the damn creep mode to work correctly, now it'd be even better. I need the trailer over that way more, but I can't go too far before I get a high risk of hitting the side of this guy. Alright, that should be... Yeah, we're far enough in. I think we should be able to. Just want to make enough room so I can get the landing gear down. Alright. Alright guys, it's we'll find her empty now. We got 3 specific trailer numbers that we can hip to. This one up here is not running, so it might be one of them. 20328, I believe, was one of them. That's it right there. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab it. No, that one over there. Okay, out of position for it. Let's get over this way. Yeah, the one that says Hirschbach on the bottom. Come on, back up already, shithead. Fuck. Look, I'm trying to like gently pressing the throttle to get the truck to move, and it's not doing shit. Oh, that thing's sitting a little high. Ah, now we got pressure. God damn it, quit doing that. Again, I don't like it jerking like that. Alright, we'll get this pre-tripped and get out of here and tell you what we're doing next. One next to me? Talking about the one right next to me? up to it with me there. I want to see what the big deal was there. Where'd she go? Oh. Alright guys, we're ready to get out of here. Check out, this is super convenient. I was expecting I was gonna have to go to Blue Beacon to wash the trailer out before going to my next shipper. And it turned out somebody just washed it out before I guess someone brought it here to drop it to pick up a load. So it's already washed out. Tandems were already where I wanted, were close to where I wanted them anyway, and already clean and everything. So it's I can just freaking turn and burn, go straight to my next shipper. All right, so we'll get checked out here, make sure we're good to go with this trailer, and getting out of here. We should be, because this was on the list that she gave me. And we'll get out of here and head straight up to our next pickup, which is this evening in Sioux City, Iowa. Sioux City is just going to go straight up I-29 from right here. Couple hour drive, and we're there. Okay, so that's what's up. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a night here, right? Alright guys, so I've already done a few, I think at least a couple of Sioux City loads recently, and I've already done 2 vlogs here in a very short time, just in a matter of hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and not do a vlog of the Sioux City pickup. I'll let you know that it's going to Olathe, Kansas. That one's due tomorrow morning, so it's another one of those short hops there. I need to swap out my SD cards though before I get going, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for hanging out watching. Alright, we'll see you guys probably in Olathe on the next one, I'm guessing, alright? Or whatever I do after Olathe possibly, okay? Appreciate you watching. We'll see you guys then.